Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to briefly talk about the importance of the BRIC Act that we'll be marking up tomorrow. This important legislation simply allows for the consideration and completion of any judicial review regarding the EPA's 2015 National Emission Standards for hazardous air pollutants for the brick, clay, and tile industries before requiring compliance. And why is this legislation needed? In 2003, the EPA finalized a similar rule. Over the years, the brick industry spent more than $100 million to comply with the requirements resulting from that rule, even though the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit vacated that rule in 2007. The EPA's new brick rule makes many of the original control devices installed in good faith to comply with that 2003 rule obsolete before their 15-year or more life is over. While I believe in the need to protect public health and the environment, it is unfair that the agency's new rule penalizes the industry for emission reductions that have already been achieved. Mr. Chairman, the majority of U.S. brick companies are small family-owned operations. According to 2014 data, there are 70 brick plants with 217 kilns employing about 7,000 people in America. About 200,000 workers are also employed directly in raw material sourcing, manufacturing, and distribution of brick, and indirectly as skilled masons. Brick companies estimate that this rule will cost as much as $100 million a year to comply with, which, if broken down on a plant-by-plant basis, costs more than most brick companies could ever afford, assuming companies could ever even borrow the needed capital. Mr. Chairman, if we don't handle this issue properly, unless we want to start building buildings out of sticks and straw, we better wise up, because we're about to allow the EPA to shut down yet another industry in America. So I urge my colleagues to support the BRIC Act and help keep our U.S. brick industry alive and well. With that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.